Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair, we're the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Lucky Pierres.
Definitely redo that. You became like a surfer dude.
All right, guys. All right, guys. What's up? Welcome back to the Lucky Pierre's movie reviews. Tonight we got another review for you. It was my pick, a little movie from 2019 called Jojo Rabbit. All right, guys. Jojo Rabbit. What'd you guys think?
I love Taika Waititi.
Taika's a cool dude. He directed Thor Ragnarok, is that correct?
Yes.
And he played the rock monster thing in that. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
That is the best Thor.
And he's rumored to be, he's doing a Star Wars thing now, right?
Yes, he's doing a Star Wars movie.
That's cool, man.
I think it's going to be straight to Disney Plus, not in theaters though. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Is it not Book of Boba Fett? Did he not do any of that?
He did an episode of The Mandalorian.
Oh, nice. Okay, I still have to watch that, man.
Did he direct this movie?
Yes.
He
And
did.
he
He
was
directed
Hitler?
and he
Yes.
was Hitler. Yeah, and he wrote it, I believe.
Yeah, he
So
did all. Does it all.
And
Sort of jack of all trades.
strange concept right off rip. You know, like kind of poking fun at the whole
Yeah.
Nazi Germany
Well,
Holocaust thing, and
when it starts, the
It's just strange.
noises of the kid getting ready, like.
yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
It's a tough concept to pull off. Like
It is
making humor out of the Nazis.
Well,
like the worst moments in human history.
Hitler
making
as a child's imaginary friend is genius.
Yeah, but I didn't know how I felt. I had mixed feelings going in because I'm like, how are they going to do this? And I'm not going to be like kind of disgusted that they're kind of like just making light of the. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
what I said.
But then they make Hitler out to be some like idiot
Yeah.
buffoon and cartoon, which he was basically, and They
don't
they make-
romanticize it.
No, they don't. But they make light of the Holocaust and Hitler and all that. But
That's what I said. A deep, like, hot take. And I was like, the people who were fooled by Hitler had the brains of a confused 10-year-old boy.
they did.
But even the 10-year-old boy comes out of it and realizes, like, those are bad ideas. What was those people's excuse?
One of the lines that Hitler says, because he says you're 10. He's like,
Yeah.
start acting like it.
Yeah, he's like, you're
like
10.
like he's like a 5-year-old or something. You know what I mean? That's funny.
He's like,
though.
it's your 10. It's about time to start acting like it.
Yeah, but interesting concept. So,
The camp counselors kill it.
how would you guys sum up the premise, the storyline, the plot? Because I'm terrible at that. So, one of you guys want to?
Well, like, it shows the Nazi regime in Germany as, like, through the eyes of children being sent to a summer camp to turn them into Nazi soldiers.
Yeah, but even deeper into that though. You know, young German boy, Jojo Rabbit.
Right.
His worldview is kind of turned upside down when he discovers like a Jewish girl living in his home.
His mom is
His
protecting
mom
her.
is harboring.
His mom is hiding her.
like an Anne Frank situation.
Yeah, his mom is like a hero. You know, kind of.
Which I forgot Ben's new crush was in this movie.
I love her.
I forgot she was in it.
Is that the Jew in the closet?
Yeah.
Thomasin McKenzie.
Yeah.
How old is she in real life?
She's 22, I think.
She looks like she's 12. But
Yeah.
She does, but I love her. I seen her in
So Last Night in Soho.
Last
you were
Night in
like,
Soho, Leave No Trace. Have you guys seen that with Ben Foster?
Yes.
That's a good one. And then she's also in Old. She was the girl in Old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's great. She's
Yeah, I
a
like her.
rising star.
She's a good actress.
I love her, and anyone that looks like her, and yeah, she's awesome.
I was getting creepy, but all right.
Yeah. All right.
It does a good job of showing like the reality without getting too dark and graphic for the most part.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't shy away from
Right.
showing the atrocities
Yeah.
of the Nazis
And then-
with the hanging and you know.
It's humorous about everything, but like in an obviously tongue-in-cheek way. Like it's not like making light of it. It's showing how absurd it is.
How absurd Hitler and his ideas were
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, and all the people that were under him.
Yeah,
all
it doesn't
their-
get too absurd though. It has serious moments too, and like
does. Oh,
yeah,
sad
it
moments
does,
and
like-
drama. And
Yeah.
Especially the last 20
doesn't
to 30 minutes, it gets heavy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not like totally disrespectful. It gets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't get that light, you know what I mean? But I just can't believe how they like refer to Jews throughout the whole movie, and it's like accurate how they were. They like they're animals or something. Like
Well, he's like, where are the horns?
they got
And she's
horns,
like under the hair.
They got mind powers, super
like-
speed.
He's like, and then when do they come through my chimneys with their bat wings?
yeah, they got bat wings and fly.
It reminded me of like Borat when he goes to the Jew house and he's like, they're gonna come kill me, the Jews.
But the funniest part was like, because the kid was asking her a bunch of questions, and like when she was like, no, it's not like that, he like was okay with everything, and until she said they don't steal penises, he goes, no, I know that part is true. They steal penises.
Tips of penises.
Yeah, he's like, I know that part's true.
and they smell like Brussels sprouts. Another line. But that, you know who was really funny in this? A lot of people were really funny in this movie. I think Taika stole the show as Hitler.
Yeah.
He every time he was on screen, it was so outlandish,
top and ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like hard to look away. And then Rebel Wilson was so funny. in this
she's a
movie.
camp. Her and then Sam Rockwell.
Sam
like,
Rockwell's
the
funny
camp
as hell, too.
counselors, I thought they were great.
I love how Sam Rockwell was drawing those things with crayon, and then when he showed up later in that costume, I couldn't take it. In the costume,
And
he
like
drew
him
with
and that
crayon
guy were
with,
like in a
feathers.
secret love affair.
Yeah,
He
they were
winks at
gay.
him 'cause
Yeah.
He has like the Gatling gun.
Yeah, with the music that he said,
And then, well, and
it's
the-
like off-putting to them or
The
whatever.
guy behind him, like, because when he's in that cape you're talking about, the guy behind him was just shooting the gun, like, not at the action. He was just shooting to the sides.
yeah,
Like,
Sam Rockwell, right? Yeah.
No, the guy behind him, the guy from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Sam Rockwell's pointing his thing forward, and the guy's just behind him, like, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yeah.
I just love the end when Rebel yells out there like, just kill everyone who doesn't look just like you with a Gatling gun.
And she's like, put on this jacket so they know not to shoot you.
Kill everyone that doesn't look like
Puts
you.
that pipe bomb in the kid's back.
no,
He's like, go get him. Go give him a hug.
At the summer camp,
That
like-
was the perfect out for Rebel Wilson, running full
Yeah.
speed into with a turret like a machine gun.
And
you
then
know?
at the summer camp, they're making it sound so exciting for the boys. They're like, who wants to play with grenades and machine guns? And they're like, and all the girls will learn important things like cooking and how to get pregnant.
Yeah.
And then it just shows all the girls like,
And then it shows Rebel Wilson's character show. I've had 18 kids for Germany. But it was so funny how he was like when he was showing him the grenades, how he was just playful. When he flipped it, I was like, he was flipping it.
well, yeah, then he blows himself up with the grenade. But he
like,
has
"Don't do that."
He has like little scars on his face, and they act like he's deformed like Frankenstein.
And they
Like it's little scars.
they mention it a lot throughout. But like honestly, I know it's a movie, but if a kid got blown up that close to a grenade, that kid is not living. No. There was some great dialogue
Well,
in
yeah.
this movie.
Well, then when they're at the table, him and his mom, and she's like, "No more politics." I'm like, "He's a fucking child. Like, just tell him. Like, you're the boss. Just say, stop talking about Nazi shit. Not like he's another adult. Like, no politics at the dinner table. Like, he's your child."
Well, that's how some parents, raise their kids. Like
Yeah.
Some
they're,
of those
you
kids
know.
were probably so into like Nazis. She probably thought he would
Oh
turn
yeah,
her
that's what
into like.
she said. He was a
It's
fanatic.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
true.
then when she like does the dad scene where she acts like his dad and her, I was like, was that a psychotic break?
Yeah, that kinda weirded me out, honestly,
It
when
was
she drew the
very
beard
weird
on her face.
Yeah, she like grabs the soot from the fireplace.
Yeah, the
and
soot, yeah.
draws a beard and is just like, ah!
A kid's very gullible to think Scarlett Johansson with some soot on her face is her dad.
I bought it for a second. But
And then it's like, come dance with your parents, and it's like, it was just very weird.
She's very good in this though.
I think my
Oh yeah,
favorite
you're not a
line-
fan. You don't like her.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
Favorite line is
she's
from the
alright.
kid, like when the Jewish girl's like, "You're not even a Nazi." He's like, "I'm super into swastikas," so I think that
Then like
Super
all,
into
all of the
swastikas.
parts of like with him and his chubby best friend are just so
Oh,
funny
yeah.
because like all the back and forth is always hilarious. And he's like, she's like basically my girlfriend now, and he's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And he's like, and like we're losing the war, so she can probably just come out in public with you.
I like that kid's uniform's just
Yeah,
paper.
yeah, well,
It's
paper.
super hard to run in this.
On his
Yeah.
back.
It's like all burned and
When
stuff.
his like skin is raw and bleeding under his uniform.
That's great. And
He's like Hitler. He's like he killed himself.
there, yeah, he's got.
He's like he had a bunch of weird stuff going on the side.
He says, "I think we chose the wrong side." There's a lot of funny dialogue in this movie. Like another part that was good was like they blame the Jews for everything. Like remember,
yeah.
how she was talking about her uncle it made him like a alcoholic gambling train wreck, and like just because
And
of
he
the
cheated
Jews.
on my aunt.
Yeah,
Stephen Merchant's pretty great in that.
he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He
As
is
the
good.
Gestapo.
Yeah.
I can totally see him as the Gestapo. He's like perfect for that role. You
Yeah.
know, like super tall, lanky.
The so funny. It was like a kids in the hall bit where like everybody that walked in, they Heil Hitler,
Yeah, for
Heil
like
Hitler.
10
They did,
minutes.
like 10 people in a row. Heil Hitler,
Every
Heil
single
Hitler.
person. Yeah.
A funny part to me was like when she was talking the mom, Scarlett Johansson, was talking to her son like, "Oh no, you'll fall in love one day," and she's like, "It's like a pain," and the little kid's like, "Yeah, pain in my ass, I bet."
I do remember.
So
And then she goes, "Calm down, shitler."
I love that. I never heard that before. I love that.
she got killed because Sam Rockwell found the book and knew the age was wrong, or they found her like.
That's what I was kind of confused
he didn't.
about.
He didn't rat her out.
Okay, I wasn't sure because right after that she was found.
She was hanged. Yeah.
Because the Jewish girl says like her and her friends were like in a group, so I think they all got caught.
They found him.
Like they
Yeah.
found out
Well,
that
she
they
was
were
handing all those pamphlets
Yeah,
and
they
stuff,
were
so-
secretly doing all
Okay.
that.
That was such a shocker
And
when,
then-
like, how it was shot. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how he was right
Oh,
next
yeah.
to her feet.
And then he looked up,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, wow, that's
tough.
That's
Then,
tough.
When Sam Rockwell is like the German shepherds, and they bring in like
Actual
sheep
German
herders.
shepherds. I didn't mean to actually.
And he's so mad. And then
Get him out now!
He's being mean to like his lover.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, German shepherds. This is a stupid name for a dog. It's my fault.
There's a lot of witty stuff in this movie, man. It's very witty.
But then again, war is fucked. Because like the war scenes in this are like surprisingly like jarring and brutal and accurate. Like the explosions and
Oh, yeah.
like all that stuff going on. And then
But back-
the chubby kid is like, he's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
No, yeah, when they're losing, yeah. And back to that Heil Hitler part. He says, "What are you guys doing or whatever?" He's like, "I was just Heil Hitlering." Yeah. Verbiage. Use it as a verb.
I love when that fat kid's describing like who they're against now, the Russians. He's like, they're banging dogs,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
like-
like, so
he's
they're
like,
gonna
we-
bang my dog? Like, it's like they will.
He said, "What is he said something else. They do something,
Yeah.
and they bang dogs." And he's like, "So we basically have to kill them before they bang all our dogs."
Yeah, they said what was the two things? It was like, oh man,
Eat children, eat babies,
Oh,
and
yeah.
fuck dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
He's like, so we have to beat them before they eat all the babies and fuck all our dogs.
Eat us and screw all our dogs. Yeah. You know what was weird? What was with Hitler and that unicorn? Like eating the unicorn? Was that just some weird? Like he actually believes it because he's that dumb? Like
Probably.
You know, eating a magical creature.
When Hitler and him are arguing, and he's like, I bet you're in love with her, and he's like, I am, and he goes, I knew it, and he goes, I just admitted it, I told you.
And he goes, I knew it. Yeah, that's good. They had some good chemistry in this. The
And
little
then
kid
did you
and
notice
Hitler.
after that his friend tells him that he kills himself, when he comes back, he has like a bullet hole in his head?
Yeah, I noticed that. It's pretty hard not to notice, but yeah, that was cool. The movie, like, it conveys like a pretty beautiful message, though, that like we're all just equal, and that
Yeah,
we're,
I mean,
we're all
it
the
gets
same.
there. It gets there
We're all-
eventually.
We're all the same, but yet the message is way too late. All that stuff already happened. You know what I mean? So
Well, not for that. Not for Jojo. Like
no, Jojo's saved.
he has a breakthrough.
Yeah, he changed and he became human. Good.
He kind of sucks at dancing, though.
Yeah,
that-
dancing. They were rough.
Man, that was a feel good scene, though, wasn't it? When they started dancing, I was like, just feel good, very feel good. Unfortunately, you can't change history, and all that stuff has already happened. But like,
Right.
We can poke fun and make light of it, just to make it less, just to make it, what's the word? Like
Bearable.
bearable, like stigmatize it or whatever the hell,
It's tough to do for someone,
It
especially
is.
for that material.
I bet you a lot of people were actually offended by this.
I mean, there's probably some Jewish people out there who had ancestors die that don't want any
Light made of it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Ever see any Nazi?
Yeah,
stuff,
because
but-
even just doing that like brings back all these memories, probably. So it's tough. It's a tough one.
none of it whatsoever was like mean spirited though. It was.
It wasn't.
And it made the Germans look pretty awful.
It did. It
Yeah,
did,
just
but
like
just in a
silly
different
clowns.
way. In a
Just
different,
clowns, yeah.
in a comedic way, instead of what we've always seen, just a brutal. But yeah, I don't know.
like buffoons, basically,
Yeah, stupid buffoons.
which they probably were.
Yeah, they were. Oh, I got a question for you guys. Who was you guys' favorite character of all the characters?
I mean, favorite was probably Jojo or his little friend.
Yeah, I think Jojo. He had some good lines.
But the
He did.
best part of the movie was probably Taika Waititi playing Hitler.
I would say like who I related to most. Yeah, JoJo, and then like I would say the funniest would probably be Hitler or Rebel Wilson. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
saying because he
Rebel-
was in love with your girl, that's why you relate with him?
No, just
Oh.
because he's like human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not a Nazi.
But it's just so the whole every time like somebody doubted his Nazism, he's like, "Look in my outfit. I'm a Nazi."
He was so into it.
Super into SWAT
He idolized Hitler.
I just love that line.
Another part that was funny was when Stephen Merchant, the leader of the Gestapo, he walked into the room and he seen like the Hitler decor, and he's like,
This
there
is
he
a
is.
room. He's like,
Like he's an actor or like a sports athlete or something. There he is.
he's like, "This is a boy's room."
Yeah, this is a 10-year-old boy's room.
He's reading that book. They got like bat wings, like pretty accurate.
This is good stuff. Yeah, but that was a good message at the end. Did you guys see that message?
There's a quote.
Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror just keep going. No feeling is final. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. It's kind of a cheap pop to win the audience at the end, but I like. I'm a sucker for quotes, so
I'm a sucker for quotes.
I
And
like
jackets.
it. I like it. But yeah, really good movie overall. I like it. It's unique. It's funny. It's kind of feel good near the end, I would say. And would you guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
All right. What did you guys give it?
I gave it a 7.
8.
I also gave it an 8. Final verdict. See it ASAP. See it whenever. Skip it.
I would say whenever.
Yeah, see it whenever, I guess. It's not everybody's cup of. Like, if you don't have an interest in it, it's probably not for you.
I would also say see it whenever. It's another movie that's just not for everybody, you know? I mean, there's
Like,
not
I
a
mean,
lot of movies that
I
aren't for
saw it
everybody.
when it came
There are
out.
for everybody.
Like, the day it came out, I went and saw it at the main art theater, and I don't think there was more than 3 other people, maybe. I think,
Didn't it win a lot of awards, or am I?
I think it did.
Making that up.
at like
I think
film
it-
fest and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it might have. Yeah, it's a well done, well made movie. Good concept. It's just a good movie. Better than I expected it to be. And all right, guys, it's movie quote time. Joe's got a movie quote for us. We gotta guess it. What do you got, Joe?
Yosef.
You know, fighting in a basement offers a lot of difficulties. Number 1 being you're fighting in a basement.
Well, the obvious guess would be, but I'm not gonna guess it because we've already done that. We each get a guess. You want me to just waste a guess? I'm gonna say Snatch.
I feel like what you were alluding to was Fight Club.
Yes. Not either of them. What
well,
is
I
it?
wasn't saying that wasn't my guess, but I'm just saying that you were trying. You were
Yeah,
like,
you got a guess, Sean?
I can give you a hint. It's a pretty big hint if you want.
the ref.
No.
Okay, what is it?
It is Inglourious Bastards.
Ah,
You know, fighting in a basement offers a lot of difficulties. Number 1 being you're fighting in a basement.
I would have never got that. I've only seen it
Yeah,
one
no.
time, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
I'll give you a new one.
No, it's fine. That's fine. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Oh, you're gonna pick an
Yeah.
impossible one next time then for me?
I've
seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it, but yeah, I would never have guessed.
I was thinking Nazis, so I figured.
yeah,
on
I get where you're going.
That was smart. Yeah,
I do the same thing. I usually go with a.
Yeah.
I seen it once back in like 2010 or 11.
You only
so-
seen that once?
Yeah, one time.
Wow.
I know. I gotta
Me
watch
too.
it.
I've
Again.
only seen it once.
That scene in the basement is so tense. Like it's so
Oh,
intense.
you mean
man.
when they're drinking?
in the bar?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
in
such
the
a great
basement
scene.
bar.
That's when like Fassbender started just becoming like
You're
know,
good.
Well, he
guy?
keeps questioning him like
a boss.
Keeps messing with him because he's American acting German. The German guy just keeps messing with him like, you really don't roll your R's. Like, you're
Yeah,
it's weird.
and it's very intense. Like something's about to go down.
yeah.
It's awesome. But Tarantino's great at building that tension, But that's it, guys. That's our review for Jojo Rabbit. This movie was recommended to me by a friend, so I want to say thank you to that friend. Thank you. It was a good movie, and yeah, that's it, guys. We love you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you
Bah humbug.
I don't
very,
love you.
very, very, very soon.